Welcome back to Standard Living. Today I'm supposed to be cutting up some walnut for a customer, but I got to digging in my walnut pile and I found this little log. I don't know where it came from. I believe it came from some land I cleared about a year ago. I stacked all those logs together in one place to let them kind of drop some of their water weight before I sawed them. But I went to grab a small walnut log today and I found this thing right here. I have no idea what this thing is. So it looks like we got another mystery log here. I think I may know what it is, but I'm not 100%. I don't even think this log is 6 foot long. But I'm going to cut it and we're going to find out what's inside this thing. Now for me, I love finding these little mystery logs like this. I really enjoy cutting them, finding out what's inside of them, finding out what kind of wood it is when I'm not 100% sure, or sometimes I have no clue at all. And I know you guys enjoy seeing these mystery logs as well, so we're going to throw this one on the mill. I'm supposed to be cutting some black walnut right now. We're going to cut this mystery log up. We're going to find out what it is. Let's get this thing on the mill. Now I'm pretty excited. We hadn't had a mystery log in a while. We were doing our mystery log Mondays, but I got so busy and so backed up on work, there was no way I could continue doing those every Monday. So I had to just make videos and post whatever I could to get you guys some content. But all that's about to change very soon here. We got some big changes coming to the sawmill. It's actually going to free up a lot of time, which should allow me to create a lot more content for you guys and be a little more consistent with my videos. Because I don't know if you guys can tell, running this manual mill, it's a lot of work and it takes a lot of time. And when you have big orders and you're trying to run basically a manual mill like a commercial mill, it just doesn't work. So hopefully next week, all that's going to change. But back to the mystery log at hand here. Got it on the mill here. This thing is really short. I had to fold my clamp over backwards right here because it was going to be all the way at the end of the log. I may jack this front end up a little bit, but first I'm going to cut this limb coming off the side right here. That'll kind of give us an indication what might be inside this thing. I think I may know what this is. I'll give you a close-up. You can look at the bark. And I think it's going to be a pretty cool log. I think we actually saw one of these within the last 6 months or so. But I'm not 100% mistaken because I have no idea what this thing is right at the moment. I'll give you another close-up. There it is. Got a lot of moss and stuff on it. Let you look at that bark real good. And old chicken down there. They finally found the bugs. So yeah, we're about to fire the sawmill up and get into this log. I want you to drop in the comments what you think this log is before we saw into it. Actually, while we saw into it, I guess, because I'm still not 100%. I may still not even know what it is once I get it cut. But I want you to tell me what you think this log is right now. After you saw the bark, the close-up video here, tell me what you think it is. Drop it in the comments. Let's saw this thing. What do you guys think it is? It's so weird sawing logs this short. This thing barely fits between the backstops. Girls just follow me everywhere. Now she is my #1 chicken. She comes down here every single morning with me. Every time I come to the sawmill, she shows up for work. Let me show you the sawdust to come out of this thing. Now it's a little dark. I know it's not a black walnut. It wasn't my black walnut pile, but I know that's not what this is. Let's go ahead and do a reveal. Let's peel this top back and see what it is. See if we can figure it out what it is. Again, if you think you know what this is, put it in the comments before I peel this top off. Although we still may not know what it is once we peel this top off, but maybe she knows. What do you think, Gray Butt? What do you think it is? We'll call her Gray Butt. She didn't really have a name. All right, let's peel this top layer off and see what we find. Here it is, guys. You ready? Huh. Let me get my little blower. Well, what do you think it is? I still can't 100% tell you. I think I know what it is. It's pretty. It's got a coarse grain to it. Look at that. Now, I could have almost told you this was a hickory log from the start, but it is not a hickory. It is pretty, though. I know what it is. Put it in the comments. Tell me if you know what it is. I had a lot of people in one of my other videos ask about this thing right here. This is my little WORKPROX 20 volt blower. This thing is pretty darn awesome. I've been meaning to show it off. Now this thing has more power than my Harbor Freight leaf blower. Check this out. It's tiny, but man, this thing will blow some air. And it's got a little flashlight too. This thing's pretty cool. It's also got several speeds you can change here. Now the last thing I want to do is sound like a commercial to you guys, but check this thing out. It comes with an inflator hose. I think you can actually use this like a vacuum as well. It attaches to the back. Has a lot of different tips, including these little long ones you can get in tight places with. Inflator tips. You got a handle for your side, your belt loop, charging cable. It's got filters, like a little HEPA filter. And right now it's got like the foam filter in it. But I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't want to sound like a commercial, but I really wanted to show you this thing. I enjoy a good product, and I love sharing good products with you guys. I love a really good product that really comes in handy at the sawmill. But this thing is really cool. I don't have to carry around that big leaf blower anymore. And check this out. You know, I use equipment to record with all the time, and a lot of times I don't have a charger down here. The coolest feature I found on this whole thing is right here. Now, I don't have to worry about running up and recharging my phone or my camera when it dies. I can plug it right into this battery right here and charge my camera equipment. Such a cool little item. Such a cool feature. I wish more products had features like that. But yeah, super cool little product. I've had so many people ask about this thing on the last few videos, I figured I might as well show it to you. That thing is really cool. And on top of that, I will leave you a discount code and a link where you can find that in the description. Oh, it smells sweet. It smells really nice. I know what it is though. I think we've already had this debate one time on another log. I think I can hook it here now. Oh yeah. All right, let's peel off another layer on this thing. See what we got here. That's some pretty wood. Yeah, look at that. That is nice. I know what it is. Do you know? Drop it in the comments. I'll go ahead and tell you what I think it is. I think this is a red ash or some type of ash, but I believe it's a red ash. The bark on this stuff is very distinct. We went over this, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago where I cut one of these trees down. And we had a huge debate. Half the people thought it was a cherry. The other half thought it was a red ash. Even investigating online, I looked up certain cherry trees. It showed the same bark. It was crazy. It was just hard to identify this thing. Then I had a few loggers that cut these things every day tell me, yes, that was a red ash tree. They don't see a lot of them out here, but they are out here. But the last one I cut and had a video of, I'll post that at the end of this video. But that last one I cut, it smelled sweet. It smelled like a cherry tree. It had blood red heart to it. And the longer it sat outside, the redder it got. Now, I don't guess we're really into the heart of this one yet, but we're about to find out if this thing has that blood red heart like that last one did. But I can already tell you, it does smell sweet. It's kind of a funky shape. I don't know which way I need to roll this thing. I may just roll this side up and cut this side down, kind of flatten that curve out a little bit. But this side over here is the one we cut that knot off of. Maybe I'll go ahead and set it flat on this side here and get a cut on the other side. It's kind of a funky shape. It's no real way, no good way to make some really cool lumber out of it. I guess I could make some small slabs with this cool little curve right here. It might make a cool bench, I don't know. But it's too small for anything else. It will make some lumber. It is our mystery log. We don't know what it is. We're just cutting this thing for fun right now. So let's just make some flips on it and do some cuts. See what it looks like. It's such a funky shape. I feel like we're going to be wasting some wood, but there's not a whole lot we can do with this thing. And we're cutting it for fun anyway, so not a big deal. We're just going to cut it how it sits. And I'm starting to hear some thunder in the background. I feel some wind now. The wind feels super nice. I love when a breeze comes through here because the heat and no wind, it just gets super stagnant. But this wind, oh, it feels so good. All right, let's cut this log. And we're going to hurry up and cut this before it does storm on us. Now, what do you guys want to bet? The longer this stuff sits out here, the redder it's going to get. I'm going to stack this stuff over to the side, over here with the other one. We're going to see how red it turns just while we're sawing the rest of this log up. Look at her, she knocked my boards over. I think she thought I was feeding her or something. She knocked my boards over. She's a pretty cool chicken. Now, I caught her laying eggs in the back of the Dodge pickup truck underneath the toolbox. Well, that's got a little bit of soap in it, but I think you get the idea. I got me kind of a book match set right here. Look how beautiful that stuff is. And again, this is a red elm tree. Look at that. Beautiful. What do you think, chicken? I could build me a little end table or something out of this. Come out really nice. This stuff has such interesting grain in it. It's got a little bit of spalching in here. Got a little bit of a bark inclusion or something. But wow, look at that. Super nice. And again, this is going to turn a lot redder the longer it sits right here. Beautiful stuff. And this is why I really love to cut these mystery logs. You never know what you're going to get inside of them. Some of the most beautiful lumber I've ever sawn in a sawmill has come out of a mystery log. I had no clue what it was. I didn't know what this one was at first, but I had kind of an inclination of what it might be. But no matter what it is, it produced some beautiful lumber. And this makes me want to get back to my mystery log Mondays more than ever, doing stuff like this right here. This is the kind of sawmilling I enjoy doing. So I cut those right there at 6/4. I think I'm going to go ahead and get me one more 6/4 slice out of this piece right here. It's kind of a cool bullseye in it right here. But I think I'll go ahead and get another 6/4 piece out of this, and then the rest of it's kind of trash anyway. Yeah, look at that. I can't get over how pretty this stuff is. I think it's very underrated as well. I know it's hard to dry this stuff because I have some in the greenhouse right now drying and it is warped like crazy. But I think with a little bit of edging and some planing, we can get it back straight. That's why I went ahead and cut these to 6/4 because all the other ones I put in the greenhouse were 4/4. But man, look at that. It's already starting to darken up. I don't know if you can see the difference from earlier, but look at that stuff, man. Like I said, this is the kind of sawmilling I enjoy doing right here. The mystery log stuff. The unique and beautiful lumber you get out of some of these logs out here, especially some of the mystery logs. A lot of times we get stuck cutting pine over and over and over. It's just pine day after day after day, and it gets kind of overwhelming sometimes. Sometimes you got to step back and take a little break every once in a while. I've done that right now just to try to catch up with things. I pulled my listings for siding and lumber right now just because I need to catch up, take a step back, relax a little bit. This heat is kind of crazy. Last week was just rush all week, and it was killing us out here in this heat. So we're going to take it easy this week and probably next week. Actually, next week I'm going to be really busy, but it's not going to be sawmilling. But I want to get this short video out for you with this log right here, this mystery log. I got other videos I'm working on. They're taking a lot of time to work with, put together and edit. So I don't want to leave you guys out for another Friday with no video. So I decided to put this one together here. Today is Friday. I've got to edit this and get it to you today. So that's what I'm doing next. And we're about to have a thunderstorm. So perfect timing. Now, hopefully the power doesn't go out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this mystery log we cut here. I really want to get back to more of these mystery logs. I really enjoy this stuff. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, think about subscribing. It's absolutely free. It helps the channel out. And we got more of this stuff to come. So we'll see you on the next one.